What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me for another installment of Strictly Laps, the series where I just throw down some laps on the dirt bike. So this was at IMI Motorsports, which is also known as Erie or Dacono, Colorado. That's the city it's located in. City, if that's what you want to call it, the area of the state. Before I get too far into this, if you look at the time and you watch this, yeah, I was dying out there. I'm not going to make excuses for you guys. The whole road to Loretta's is a joke if you haven't caught on with that, but I got winded trying to chase my buddy Brendan around. He rolled up, smacked my butt, and you knew it was game time, so I started up the bike and tried to chase him down, but he said he got worn out after this, and I was absolutely dying. So I'm really just going to talk about the track as we hit different sections of it. I don't really have a lot of time because I wasn't on the track very long, which, yes, is pathetic. Yes, you probably ride 20 times longer than me. That is awesome for you, but I was having a good time. That's what it's all about. So IMI Motorsports is the first time I've been out there probably since I was 9 or 10 or 11, which would be about 1999, by the way. Really impressed with the track, though. Everyone was telling me that I got super lucky, and the day I went, it was amazing. It's usually not this good. I asked if you could quad this. People said nope. You can. Some people can triple onto the top, the tabletop, the second one, but not all the way over. Knifed my front end real hard there. This kind of looks like it could be a nice big tabletop, but it's too rolled. You don't really get any lift on it, so it's just kind of a elevation hill there you can see. Then a nice scrub hill. The GoPro does no justice for how actually steep and tall that is. Coming over the single into a right sweeper, or kind of a sweeper, and then this is the big triple in the middle of IMI, so huck that. I'm not really sure how long it is. I'm not even going to venture a guess because I'll probably be wrong. This corner was so much fun. It kind of got tight at the end there. You see me actually knife it in there, but you could just rail around that pretty nice. Big old tabletop there. It had a gnarly knuckle at the end. Had to make sure you got all the way over. It could buck you pretty hard. This was probably my favorite corner on the track. Didn't really hit it too fast there. Trying to hit it more efficiently since I was trying to run down Brennan. I wasn't, slamming in there, using up all my energy to get a cool shot, a cool photo or a video. But it was a really fun corner, pulling up that wheelie there, trying to make up some speed. So now we're coming right back on the start area, which the left hand around here, and then we hit this tabletop, which throw a little bit of a scrub, shave some speed. Then the awesome up and over, little step up, throw it out to the right there, make sure you get all the way over that. You can see how dry the track is there and how choppy it was going into that corner. It was real easy to start kind of skipping sideways, which was a little sketchy. Got some acceleration bumps before this jump, then some potholes between the two jumps, another up and over. You kind of throw the back end out a little bit. This section was a real tight little back and forth. The problem with it kind of got down to one line. It was kind of hard to pick and choose lines through there, but that's just being nitpicky. This was a really fun jump. Nice big floater up and over. You'll actually see, I think it's next lap, I ruin it and kind of swab off the end of it. Back into this section. This track really didn't rut up. It was really sandy. Not sandy, it was really loose though. So there were like berms that like you could catch like that, but not really ruts per se. At least I wouldn't really call them ruts. And some of them, like this corner, I struggled on a lot. Sometimes I could hit that inside line really well, and sometimes I felt like even though I got as hard, like not as hard, but I got hard on the brakes, I couldn't really get slowed down in time to grab the ruts. And that's just me not committing all the way to the ruts. I could probably throw the bike in there, but I just wasn't, to be completely honest. Really fun track though. Got really acceleration bumps and braking bumps. Got pretty gnarly on it, which was a main wearer of my arms. Pumped me up pretty quick, and that's just on me. But that triple in the middle of the track, so much fun. Super easy once you get over the mental block of actually hitting it. Third gear jump, just up and over. Lots of fun. I like that single lot into this tabletop. Like I said, you don't want to case off of that, but that jump was a nice kind of floater over there. I was taking a poor line through that section. That inside, I should have went a little bit further outside. It set you up. That was a pretty nice corner through that. It set you up a lot better for that next section, and I was just dropping the ball, and I didn't find it until later in the day, and I'm like, oh, this would have been a way better line to hit. Oh, yeah, blasted through there. I was trying to kind of cut over, and then I had that lapper, and I didn't want to come in on him too awfully hard, and then I got roosted and obviously threw off my game. You can see me take a look back over my shoulder there as Brennan speeds away from me. But again, throwing a nice little scrub, at least for me. I'm not saying it's a cool scrub, but at least shaving a little bit of speed through that section. Really fast section. This is actually the first corner area if you were to start from the start gate. So yeah, kind of got a little sketchy there. It's a high-speed section too. You don't want to get swapped out there and nosedive into the face of that tabletop. It would not be a good time. And I'm pretty sure coming up here, this was all I was able to muster. You're gonna see here that this jump Brennan messes up, and I actually mess it up right behind him. So he jumps, he couldn't make the corner. I get sideways and buck off that. He goes straight off the track. I slow down. Blaze was behind me, and he starts woohooing at me from me being a goon. So I threw up the horns, and then I think he yelled something like "keep going" or something like that. So I was like, okay. But at this point, I was already dying, you know, and especially with that little hiccup. Looking over to the left there, because Brendan actually got back on the track, so he's in front of us. You can see there. So trying to run him back down yet again, and got that corner a little bit better that time. Still not like fast, but a little bit smoother. And I was just dying, you guys. I was you know, wheezing and sweating, and I started making little mistakes, just kind of pushing the front end. And when I ride, I don't care to look at my watch and be like, okay, I need to do a 20-minute moto. It's if I feel like I'm pushing myself to where I'm going to end up crashing, and I don't mean just to tip over in a corner, I mean getting sketchy over some bumps and slamming headfirst into the triple or something, I just pull off. Like, I'm not out there to prove anything to anyone. All I have to prove stuff to is you guys, and it's just YouTube. So I might get some hate comments. We all know that I have in the past, but I just ride for fun. That's all there is to it. So here, you can hear me yell woo. I throw up my hand, indicate that I'm going to pull off the track, because at that point I was done. I was definitely feeling it, and afterwards, I don't think I have it on the GoPro, but Brendan pulled up and he's like, dude, I was so tired. That's all the laps I could do. I had to push so hard to stay in front of you. And I was like, dude, same thing for me. We say dude a lot. I was pushing so hard to keep up with you. You were going really fast, so it was a good old time. And especially with Blaze right behind me, we all were just kind of, you know, running a moto train and chasing each other down, which is really what it's all about. So I'm just leaving this part in. I cross the track, get back to the truck. I was so, I guess, hungry and thirsty. I just put the bike up against the truck. I actually hadn't eaten all day up to this point, so after I grabbed a drink of water, I went ahead and got a granola bar and stuff. But you can hear me now, like, breathing really hard. I think a lot of times I tense up and I don't breathe enough when I ride. Even riding back to the pits, I wasn't breathing that hard. And then I finally get off the bike and it's like, trying to get enough air. So definitely something I can work on, but I'm leaving this in because it's actually pretty funny. I was just so, I needed a drink so bad, I just put down my helmet. I didn't even turn off the GoPro, and then I stand right in front of it. I know this looks so set up. I promise you it wasn't. Took a quick drink, spit it out, pour some water on my head to cool down, then drink some more. But I hope you guys enjoyed this strictly laps. I know 2 laps is pretty bad, but hey, be nice in the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this, and until next time, as always, take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice, and I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, that was good. You're right. Jump in! Jump in! Oh, again? Yeah, I have to push myself a little bit. Yeah, dude, that's why I pulled off so quick. Because I was done after 3 laps. Yeah, that was good riding, man. For sure. And you went off the track, and I swapped off the end of that.
I heard you, yeah, I got so bad arm pump. I'm like, I'm not even doing this corner.
And yeah,
I'm going over it.
I seatbelted it, and it just kind of floated, then I landed, and I was like, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, man, I heard you, yeah, I bet you yelled at me.
Jonathan was behind me and yelled at me. So funny, dude.
That's awesome.
If you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe to my channel. I'm always doing real life riding content, other tracks around Colorado. I have a few different series I do, some motocross crashes as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, click that annotation on the screen on the video, and go check out another video on my channel. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you watching another video. Thank you again.